take the active child's pose, be mindful that your inner upper thighs are in contact with your low ribs, especially if you have a back issue or you're pregnant, you need this upper to lower body support. Position your forehead in such a way that the back of your neck is long towards the crown of your head. If you need to make some subtle adjustments to create some more space, go ahead and do that. Moving the chin ever so slightly forward, or maybe moving the chin slightly towards the chest. Find that space into the back of your neck. You may also find that you feel a little bit tight around your neck and your shoulders. And so if you need to take your arms a little bit further apart, go ahead and do that so that you can descend your shoulder blades comfortably, keeping them broad but down. And the side bodies can lengthen up. And there's space in your throat, in your neck, so that you can take deep and full breaths all over all sides of your chest. Notice how your breath is feeling. Are you able to breathe evenly in and out through your nose, or you may find that you need a cleansing breath or two so that you can create some space for your breath to flow. A cleansing breath is in the nose and out the mouth. And it's more important your forehead is down than your seat touching your heels. That will happen over time. Once you can take a full, deep, and complete breath in and out through the nose only, then start breathing parallel so that your inhales and your exhales are lasting the same length of time. You should use Ujjayi style breath. This is breath that not only can you feel it, you can actually hear it. Set an intention for your class. Your intention should be something meaningful to you, something that will benefit you. In turn, this will benefit everyone and everything else. Be very mindful when you set your intention. And then once you've set the intention, commit to it and release it. Let it go into the universe, trust, no conditions or expectations, and return to focusing on your breath. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And at the bottom of your exhalation, taking the low belly in, up, and back. On the next inhalation, you're going to rise up onto all fours. So take the knees and place them underneath your hips. Line up your feet behind your knees. Line up your wrists underneath your shoulders and spread your fingers open super, super wide. We're going to move into a series of cat-cows. Take a deep inhalation breath with a neutral spine from your tail to your crown. And then on the exhale, start to tuck the tail and round your back upward towards the sky. Your chin will tuck last. On the inhalation breath, lift from the chin and chest. Spine goes towards the mat, tail will lift last. And then tucking into the tail, rounding your back, bringing it into cat. Inhalation, lifting through the chest. Spine going toward the mat, tail lifting last, cow. Move into 8 more rounds of cat-cows. Feel free to bend your elbows in between your cats and your cows. Or you may want to take your hips around in little hip circles, going left, going right, in equal number of times. You can bring your cows into modified upward facing dogs, or round your back so deep in your cat that you drag up onto your fingertips. You may want to thread the needle where you take one arm underneath the other, opening up all through your side body and your shoulder and your neck. And whatever you do on one side, you're going to do onto the other side in the same way for the same length of time. Couple more rounds of cat-cows. Start coordinating your breaths with your motions. Inhalations are typically upward motions, and exhalations are typically downward motions. And then neutralizing your spine. Fingers are spread open super wide. Toes are tucked forward. Take a deep inhale and fill the space between your shoulder blades and your upper back. And on your exhale, lift your seat up and back into downward facing dog pose. You may need to move your feet back an inch or two away from your hands. Parallel and hip distance your feet. If you are more advanced, take your feet 12 inches apart. You're going to spread your fingers wide, relax in your neck, and then walk your dog, bending alternate knees. And take a little hang time in each of your heels. You can lift one leg and drop the heel toward the opposite buttock. Open up in the hip and the side body. Those of you that are feeling particularly open, feel free to flip your dog over. Do both sides, same way, same length of time. Hold our down dog for 2 more breaths. Now when you come into your downward facing dog, a lot of times the mind has a tendency to drift. Or we just kind of hang out because we're stronger, especially if you're in a higher level class. You've probably been practicing for a while. So it's fairly easy for you to just be here. It takes conscious effort to actually engage fully. But what you will find is when you engage fully, you will feel more relaxed. Your breath will flow more deeply and evenly. You will be able to focus your attention on one thing, or at least one thing at a time. And then let's look up and walk up to the space in between our hands, taking the feet hip distance or wider. Bend your knees enough you can touch the floor easily. Injured in the back or pregnant, keep your hands on the ground. Otherwise, grab opposite elbows, thumbs in the creases of the elbows. Head turning right and left, the no motion. Head nodding in the yes motion. Circles with the head both directions. Stillness in the head, switch the grip. Hips go side to side, bending alternate knees. Hips left, torso right, and vice versa. Little weight toward the toes, hips over ankle bones. Center line. Hang the arms like a rag doll. Back injured pregnant, keep the feet hip distance. Walk your hands up your bent legs. Otherwise, toe heel the feet so they come side by side. Engage the thighs, hit the thighs back, tucking the tail down. Round yourself upright. Shoulders go down and back twice. Come to the very top of your mat and bring your hands to heart center. Connect with your breath evenly in and out through your nose. Let's get warm. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, bow down. Head is relaxed. Left foot goes back, knee down, top of the foot down. Arms up and back, low lunge. Hands to the mat, step it back, lower to the floor. Hands stay where they are. Tops of feet down. Inhalation, cobra. Exhalation, down dog. Left foot up, low lunge. Come up, forward bend. Take it up and back, and bow. Head relaxed. Right side, knee goes down. Lower to the floor. Curl it up, cobra. Press it back down, dog. Come up with the right foot. And forward fold at the top. Take it up and back. And bow. Left side, knee goes down. Step it back. Lower to the floor. Take the hands wide, high on the fingertips. Curl it up. Exhalation, press back. Left foot up. Deep forward bend. Rise and bow. Right side, knee goes down. Step it back. Lower to the floor. Take it wide and high. And then bring it on back. Take the right foot up. Deep forward bend. Rise. Bow. Left side, knee goes down. Lower all the way to the floor. Take it wide and high. And then bring it on back. Up with the left foot. Forward bend at the top. Up and back. And bow. Right side, knee goes down. Lower all the way to the ground. Wide and high. And then bring it on back. Come up with the right. Forward bend at the top. Take it up and back. Bow. Left side, knee goes down. Step back, hold. High push-up plank. Left hand, left foot, center line stack, right on left, coming into Vashisthasana. Add your variations if you like. Modify if you need to. Bottom knee can go down. Hold here for 3, 2, high push-up plank, lower chaturanga, curl it into upward dog, press it to down dog. Take the left foot, step it up, and forward fold at the top. Rise, bow. Right side. Step back, hold. Right hand, right foot, center, stack, left on right, Vashisthasana. Holding here. You have 3, 2, high push-up plank, lower chaturanga. Curl it up, press it back. Right foot up. Deep forward bend. Rise and bow. Left side, knee goes down. Lower chaturanga. Curl it up and back. Left foot steps forward. And your forward bend at the top. Take it up and back and bow. Right side, knee goes down. Lower chaturanga. Curl it up. Press it back. Come up with the right. Deepen your forward fold. Rise. Bow. Left side, knee goes down. Lower chaturanga. Curl it up and back. Left foot up. Forward bend. Rise. Bow. Right side, last side. Lower. Curl it up and back. Up with the right. Now when you complete this side, hold your forward fold at the top of your mat. if you can touch the floor more easily. Use the hands pressing down to pull the shoulders back away from the ground. And then take variations if you like. You can interlace behind you, stretch those arms up and over. You can scoop up your heels. You can step on your palms. If you need a strap, can't interlace your hands comfortably yet, just use a strap, so stretch it over. Pregnancy back issues, keep the knees bent so you've got that upper to lower body support. Two more breaths here. Release your variations. Toe heel the feet side by side, unless you're modifying. Bending your knees, we sit to an imaginary chair. This is called Utkatasana, awkward pose, chair pose. Shoot it up, exhale, bow forward. Look up halfway, come on back, lower. Inhale, and exhale, down dog. Take the left foot, stepping it up for warrior one. As soon as you're up, come down. Right side. Come right back down. Meeting in down dog. Remembering to engage. Then we're going to hold here for 3 more breaths. Notice if you meet with any resistance in connecting to the present moment. It's very important to understand that whatever you do on this mat, you do in your everyday life. Get more engaged, more focused. Look up, step or jump, and fold. Bend your knees. And sit down into the chair, shoot it up, and then bow it down. Looking up, step or jump back. Curl it up, press it back. Left foot up, triangle, straight legs, come directly in. If you need a block, take it. Block would go behind left ankle. Frame the forward foot, step back, and lower. Inhale, exhale. Right foot up, triangle. Come directly in. Engage both of your legs. Strengthen both of your arms. Tail tucking, looking up. Frame the forward foot, bring it back, lower, curl it up, press it back. Heels and head coming closer to the mat. Elevate the hamstrings, it will help hip the thighs back. Left foot up, warrior one. As soon as you're up, flow back down. Thumb and index finger side of the hand, pressing firmly. Spread the fingers. Put some elevation under the forearm so you're not collapsing in the wrist. Good adjustments. Look up. Step it up. Fold. Bend the knees down into your chair. Bring your hands to heart center. Take an inhale and the exhale twist. Take the left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Turn your waist. Turn your chest. Turn your shoulders. Turn your neck. Sit down. Sit back just a little bit lower. Open your pose. Left hand goes down. Right arm is up. Hover your left foot up off the floor and step it back. Coming into the revolving crescent. Turn your waist, turn your chest, turn your shoulders, turn your neck. Hands to the mat, right on back. Low. Inhaling, exhaling. Look up, step or jump. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees and sit down in your imaginary chair. Hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Take that right elbow to the outside of the left thigh, turning and twisting your chair. And then open up your pose, right hand down, left arm up. Hover your right foot off the floor like a flamingo, step it back. Coming into the revolving crescent. Turn the waist, chest, shoulders, neck. Take a vinyasa. Bring it on back. Lower. Curl it up and back. Three breaths. Engage Mula Bandha, lift from the pelvic floor all the way through the belly. Look up. Step or jump, and fold. Bend your knees, sitting down into your chair. Shoot it up, and on the exhale, bow forward. Look up, come on back. Curl it up, press it back. Left foot up, warrior two. Come directly in. Arms extended to the right and left at shoulder height. Let's look to the right, slide to the left, Parsvottanasana. Left hand down, right arm comes over. 2 more breaths here. Hands to the mat, step back, lower. Curl it up, and back. Right foot up, warrior two. Chest faces long orange wall, arms extended, shoulder height. Look left, slide right. Parsvottanasana. 2 more breaths. Turn your waist, chest, shoulders, neck. Hands to the mat. Step it back and lower. Curl it up and back. Walk your dog a little bit. Every time you bend an alternate knee, lift the sitting bone of that bent leg a little higher. And then hold your pose. Get both the sitting bones up. Low belly in, tailbone neutral, head relaxed. Look up, step or jump, and fold. Sit down in your chair, shoot it up, and on the exhale, bow. Look up halfway, come on back, let's lower. Curl it up, and back. Left foot up, warrior one. Cross the left arm underneath the right at the elbow and wrist, eagle arms and warrior. Square the chest. And then send those elbows up towards the ceiling and the fingertips toward the parking lot. Breathe. Go deeper. Release. Hands go down, step back, and lower. Inhaling, exhaling. Up with the right. Warrior one. Right arm under left. Cross the elbow, again at the wrist. Square the chest. Send those elbows up toward the ceiling. Fingertips toward the parking lot. Deeper. For 3. Change. Hands go down. Bring it back. And lower. Inhaling. Exhaling. Drop down onto the hands and knees. Lay your forearms down. Setting up for dolphin. And we're going to do a little bit of alternate leg lifting in dolphin. And if you can get a good rhythm going, you can float a bit. Elbows down, tuck the toes. Take an inhale to the upper back. And on the exhale, lift the seat up and back. And walk the toes toward your nose. Descend the heels. Do not let your shoulders exceed your elbows. Head is not on the floor. Left leg up. Good, put it down. Right leg up. Good, put it down. Then bring the left leg up. And before it touches the ground, lift the right leg up and switch. And switch. And switch. Look forward. Keep breathing. Or just lift the leg and then lift the other leg. Don't get crazy. And go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. 2 breaths. Balasana Child's. Down dog. Look up. Step or jump. And fold. And bend your knees. And sit down in the chair. And then shoot it up. And bow. Look up. Come on back. Lower. Inhaling. And exhale. Left foot up. Warrior one. Open heart your warrior. Good. And then come back down. Low. Curl it up. And back. Right side. Open-hearted warrior. Bring it down. Down dog. Two more breaths. Engaging more. Squeeze the arms, squeeze the legs, pull in the belly, lengthen the neck. Let the chest open towards the thighs. Look out. Step or jump. Fold. Sit to the chair. Shoot it up. And bow. Look up. Come on back. Last round of sunbeam. Inhale. Exhale. Up with the left foot, warrior one. As soon as you're up, come on back down. From your down dog, right side. Warrior one. Come right back down. And then we'll all meet in downward facing dog. 5 breaths. The heels need to come closer to the floor. Engage the thighs, press the heels down more. Make the whole body strong, the heels will descend. Rotate the thighs internally towards one another slightly. Get the big toe side of your feet so they're parallel. Heels are behind your toes. One more breath. Look up, step it up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees and sit down in your imaginary chair. Come up. And bring your hands to heart center. Good evening. How's everyone doing? Good. Good. We're going to move into the rest of our practice. I'm going to talk from the back of the room because I stream my classes live for people to practice wherever they are. This might be very helpful over the holidays also, so that if you want to practice and you're at somebody else's house or you're in a hotel or whatever circumstances. Plus you can do it on your phone, which is awesome because you can just like go outside, set up your phone. It's really nice. You can practice if you want to. For me, I know that when I practice, some of the teachers that I have taken from over the years, I love that I can just take them with me and play. I'm used to their cues, used to the way things are said, and so hopefully that works for you as well. As we move into the rest of our practice tonight, I realized that we did our warm-up at a pretty good pace. I wanted to get you really warm, so I won't talk too long either. But we're going to do a slow burn. Okay? We're going to go in, we're going to hold the poses, and we're going to go to that edge. We're going to go to that place that you can go another millimeter, and then another millimeter more, because sometimes our threshold is very, very low, or sometimes we have so much stress that we've been carrying with us that when one other little thing happens, it's like a short fuse. It's like, it's really like you have a pitcher of water and it's just full, and someone adds like one more drop and you're just done, okay? So, first of all, let's start emptying that out. Quickly or slowly, you choose. But also, let's start elevating our threshold of patience and compassion for ourselves. So when you get frustrated or upset, or you blow up, or you spend your whole day upset, the only person, other than the poor people who have to spend time with you, the only person who's really hurting is you. So if you can start to increase your understanding of how you operate by going that extra millimeter and maybe releasing some other stuff you don't need, finding space, we can get a lot done, okay? It's a process, so be patient. Let's come to the top of the mat, and we're gonna work on that slow burn, breathing, getting that extra millimeter, creating space that serves us well. Take a cleansing breath if you need it, release some pressure there. And bring your hands to heart center. And on an inhale, raise your arms. And as you exhale, bow forward. And look up halfway. And then come on back. Inhalation. Exhalation. Left foot forward, triangle. Strengthen in your left leg. Strengthen in your right leg. Strengthen both legs at the same rate, at the same time. Tuck your tail. Pull in your belly and lengthen your left side body. Strengthen both arms and notice if you can go a little deeper, possibly palm to the floor, or a lower level on your block. Lift the chest. Turn the neck if it's comfortable. Straighten your left leg. Straighten your right leg. Straighten both legs at the same rate at the same time. Tuck your tail. Engage your arms. Go a little deeper. Lift your chest more. Turn your head better. Put your top hand on your hip. Bend your forward knee. Move your left hand forward and lift your back leg. Notice if your legs are coordinating with each other just a little bit better. Tuck your tail down. Take your top arm up. Rotate and turn from your waist, from your chest, if it's comfortable, from your shoulders and your neck. Taking one more breath. Hands go to the mat. Step the feet side by side. Bend your knees. Sitting down in your imaginary chair. Bring your hands to heart center. And take your left leg and cross it up and over your right, placing your foot as you're able behind your calf. If you're knee injured or pregnant, you don't wrap your foot. Then we're going to lean forward. If you're pregnant, stay upright. If you'd like to twist, you can take your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh, turning your waist, your chest, your shoulders, and your neck. Sit down another inch. Unwind, sit down in your chair with your arms extended. Shoot it up. And as you exhale, bow. Look up halfway and then come back and lower. Inhale and exhale. Taking your right foot up for triangle, coming directly in. Align as though your shoulder blades were up against the wall. Keep breathing. You're going to engage your right leg, your left leg. Engage both legs at the same rate, at the same time, and draw the tailbone through towards your navel. Strengthen both arms. Look up if it's comfortable. Engaging the right leg, left leg. Both legs, same rate, same time. Tailbone draws through. Right side body gets longer. Right hand gets closer to the ground. Lift the chest. Strengthen the arms. Taking one more breath. Top hand comes to hip. Right knee bends. Right hand moves forward. Back leg lifts up. Coming into your half moon. Your legs should have a line of communication that's a little bit more engaged and open. They're understanding each other better. You can still draw your tailbone through here. Strengthen both legs. Lift in the chest and turn in the neck. Beautiful. Then step the feet so they come side by side and bend your knees, sitting down in your imaginary chair. Bring the hands to heart center. Now taking the right leg and crossing it up and over, placing the foot as you're able and is appropriate behind the calf. Lean forward as you're able and twist if you did on the other side. Sit down, sit back, sit low. Squeeze the thighs. Come another inch. Lift the chest more. Sit right back down into your chair. Coming into Utkatasana. Inhalation, rise. Exhalation, bow. Look up halfway. Bring it on back. Taking your vinyasa. Inhaling and exhaling. Coming into your downward facing dog and holding your downward facing dog for 3 breaths. If you'd like to intensify your downward facing dog, by all means take turbo dog. Turbo dog is where we bend the elbows toward the ground and toward each other. Look up, step or jump, into your imaginary chair. Hover your left foot up off of the floor. Step it back into Anjayasana, crescent lunge. Very nice. Nice to go into things in different ways. Hands to heart center. Lay the torso forward. And then lift up into that right leg, taking the left leg behind you in line with the hip. Warrior 3 with hands in prayer. And then hands come to the mat and we bring it to standing split. Bend the forward knee, step back into crescent lunge. Now here are your options. You're either going to come into split or you're going to take it into half pigeon. Put your hands down. If you're taking split, just move that right foot forward. Take the upper body forward, and let's take 2 more breaths here. I'm gonna sneak these splits in on you. If I give you too much prep time for your splits, you have time to change your mind. And then gently come up. Take your back leg, bring it forward. And we're going to just kind of rock and roll a bit, cross the legs, and then shoot it back to down dog. So, rock and roll, back and forth. Nice on your spine. Couple 3 times. Cross the legs, plant the hands, bring it into downward facing dog. Look up, step or jump, fold in. Let's bend the knees and sit down in that chair. Then hover the right foot off of the mat and step it back, coming into Anjayasana, challenging your balance. Taking a couple of breaths here. And bringing the hands to heart center, lay the torso on the thigh, and now let's lift up, standing in the left leg and lifting the right. Get those legs talking to each other. Hands to the mat, standing split. Micro bend forward leg, step back crescent. Hands to the mat, half pigeon or split. Bring it on down. Fold forward. Come up, back leg comes forward. This time, just lie all the way down. Turn your fingers towards your heels for wheel. Take a deep inhale, come on the crown of the head, and on the exhale, go all the way up. Engage the legs at the same time. Loop the tail. Pull in the belly. Lift the ribs off the waist, especially on the back side of the body. Good, lower. Extend your right leg. Pull your left knee up. Interlace all the fingers 2 inches below the left knee when removing. Send the leg skyward, point it, flex it, lower it. Right leg up, interlace. Pull the knee off to the right towards the shoulder. Squeeze. Release it. Leg goes up, point it, flex it, lower it down. Grab behind the thighs. Rock and roll up twice. Open the knees, reach down and grab either the big toes or the outsides of your feet. We're moving into upward facing western stretch. Lift the feet off the ground, hover, send the legs skyward. Don't hunch, pull your shoulder blades down, lift your breastbone up. Bend your elbows to go deeper, bringing forehead on or towards shins. Keep lifting the chest. You've got this. Balancing, breathing. Take it another millimeter, you can. Press to the balls of your feet. Good. Place the feet down, taking Baddha Konasana. If you're right near somebody, you can scoot back or scooch forward so your knees can open to the right and left. Put your feet together and let your knees open. Ideally, the outer edge, pinky toe side of the feet are touching, sole of the foot peeling apart. Put hands behind you, fingertips. Inhalation, lift the chest. Exhalation, push the feet together, open the groin. You should be straight up and down, not leaning back. Walk those hands in closer, yes. Lift the chest. Let the thighs open. Press the outer edges of the feet together. This is one of those poses that looks easy, but it's not. Apparently this is an advertisement. I have to update my account. I think they're selling food, which is really alarming. Because you're probably hungry. Let's take one more breath here. And then take your hands to the outsides of your knees and close your knees. Take your left leg and bring it back. Trianga Mukha Pada Paschimottanasana. Left leg in Virasana, right leg extended forward. Knees near each other. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, come forward. If you find you're tilting over to the side, then you're going to take a block underneath your floating buttock. Beautiful, Vidya, very nice. If both buttocks are down evenly, you want to put the block underneath your straight leg tush. So put it underneath the other side. Yep. Good, come up, leave your left leg in Virasana, bend your right knee, go grab your right foot at the sole and take it into Krunchasana. Lifting the leg up, taking the forehead towards the shin. Let's take a few more breaths. Good, gently release from there. Then take your left leg forward and bring your right leg back. Virasana in the right leg. Reach your arms up. Switch your block if you need to. And then come forward. Good, inhale, come up, bend the left leg, leave the right leg how it is, go get the ball of your left foot, and send the legs skyward. Bend your elbows and bring your forehead towards your shin. Use your leg that's bent, press down through the top of the foot and the knee to help you go deeper. Good. And release from there. Nice iklam, beautiful poses. And then bring both of your legs forward. Okay, we're going to go up into an inversion. You choose if you want to stand on your head or your forearms, your hands, your shoulders. You can put a block under your sacrum and just lift your legs up. We're going to be up for 4 minutes. You can use the walls. Just pick up your mat, bring it right over to an orange wall. Come down and rest 8 breaths. So if you were on your head or your forearms or your hands, you're going to take child's pose. If you want to stretch your arms up and over, you can do that. After you've taken 8 breaths, unwind, and we're going to face the long mirrored wall with the legs into a straddle. Sit toward the back edge of your mat. Make sure that your feet are straight up and down. Grab a hold of your big toes with your peace fingers. If you can't reach there, that's all right. You can hold your shins or even your thighs. What you want to be able to do is bring those shoulder blades down and keep lifting the chest up. Not forward, up. So even as you come forward, don't collapse. Okay? That'll prevent you from coming further. So from here, hold where you're able. Still pulling shoulder blades down, lifting chest up. And then begin to come forward without thrusting the chest. And notice if you can put your chin on the floor. Lead with the heart, lead with the chin. Don't be surprised if it feels very far. You're going to feel some tension come into the groin, yes? Engage your thighs. Press the thighs down. Press the heels down. Pull the toes back. Press the big toe side of the foot. Start working with your body. Now inhale and come up. Lay your left arm down the inside of your left leg. Go ahead and grab your foot and flip your chest over. Reach over, and if you can, grab your foot with your hand. If it's too far, your chest is closing, reach over. If you're injured in your back, pregnant or shoulder injured, arm up. Just get that heart to shine. Use the hand holding the foot. Lengthen left side body more. Turn the chest away from the floor. Inhale, come up. Right arm lays down right inside of the leg. Hold the foot. Left arm comes up, over, whatever you did on the other side. Chest turning away from the earth. Get that heart lifted. Use the hand holding the foot. Lengthen the right side body more. Wake up your feet. Squeeze your thighs. Same way as when you were coming forward through the middle. Inhale, come up. Now let's go to the middle one more time and we'll add the second part to it. All right? We'll just do it together. Hold your toes as you're able. Lift the chest. Come forward, put your chin onto the floor. Don't let your feet turn over. Straight up and down. Then draw your tailbone towards your navel and start rounding your back. Don't hunch the shoulders, coming on the crown of the head. Inhale, come up. Use your hands to close your thighs. Turn around, lie on your back. Half happy baby. Left leg comes up. You can thread your arm around the leg or you can just reach straight up. And grab the inside or outside of the foot. Pull that knee towards the floor. Keep both sides of your sacrum down. Send the leg up, point the foot, flex it, lower it. Right leg up, half happy baby. Pull that knee towards the earth. Left leg strong. Both sides of the sacrum on the mat. Deeper breaths. Pull that knee closer to the earth. Good. Send the leg up. Point it. Flex it. Lower it. Both legs up. East and west. Feet to the mat. Pick up the hips, move them left. Knees to chest. Drop the knees over to the right. Supine twisting. Hip over hip, knee over knee, foot over foot. Turning the waist. Away from the legs. Left leg up, right leg follows. Pick up the hips, move them over. Knees come in, drop them over. Top leg comes up, followed by bottom. Hips come center, Shavasana. Arms come down, palms turn over. Align chin with your navel. Rest. Deep breaths. Close your eyes. Your belly rise and fall. Breathe in a way that feels really, really good to you. Notice how we hold back when we have really simple opportunities to take really good care of ourselves. That's one of the ways that you can release some of the stress. One of the ways that you can increase your threshold for just normal day-to-day tolerance. As your belly rises and falls, just notice things. Notice if you meet with resistance when you try to face the tension that you may hold because you don't want it. Nobody wants it. You cannot deny it if it's there, so address it. Go in. Help yourself to release some of that tension. Don't wait on others to do it. They won't. They don't know. They can't. Can't do it for you. We tend to think that the little things that frustrate us during the day, like yelling at someone who cut us off in traffic, or having a negative opinion about someone that waited on us in a restaurant, or even someone that may have contributed something to a business meeting that you'd already thought of. These types of negative thoughts influence very deeply how you feel. So if you need to, take a couple cleansing breaths and start letting go of those types of things, because those are the subtle things that we never notice. We think they'll be fine, but they build up. And I'll read you a little something. As an archer aims an arrow, the wise aim their restless thoughts. hard to aim, hard to restrain. As a fish, hooked and left on the sand, thrashes about in agony, the mind being trained in meditation trembles all over, desperate to escape the hand of Mara, the tempter. Hard it is to train the mind, which goes where it likes and does what it wants. But a trained mind brings health and happiness. The wise can direct their thoughts, subtle and elusive, wherever they choose. A trained mind brings health and happiness. Thank you for letting me teach you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Again?
I think there's some good film of you.
I think I wasn't there. The only once I saw myself was when I was also it was only next time. It's not worth it.
was so much fun.
Thanks.